Oh, I fuck with this one.
Tell me who that nigga is, baby.
This is no challenge, the mountain I'm climbing, no matter how high I don't wanna fall. I see the crop and I want it all.
Good Food and Music episode 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's what it is.
I have to count up to 6 in order to remember
what the fuck 6 is. That's fucked up because I can't get past 4 sometimes.
That's crazy.
Like one of those steps and I'll be like, what the fuck come next?
Considering I'm half Hispanic, that's fucked up.
Say something in Spanish.
Muy bien, caliente, todo el mundo.
Oh my god, the Spanish community is gonna kill us. But yeah, man, we had a nice little time. Episode 6. This is where we at. We had a good time today. Went to a ramen shop. But it was nice. I had some great ramen. I forgot which one I had, but they had like some like bacon in it and stuff. It was pretty cool, bougie.
I had some what's it called, hell ramen.
Yeah, this shit looked hot.
Hell ramen,
it
shit
looked
was
hot.
hot as hell. It was level 1 though. I can only imagine what level 2 is.
I kind of wanted it. I was like, damn, that shit look hot.
The fucking soup looks like lava. It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was spicy. My nose was running and shit. And then we had this dessert. I forgot the fucking name of it.
I don't know. It was like some type of creamy, coffee kind of goodness. I don't even like coffee.
With espresso and cocoa powder.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
fire.
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie. I want another one that was real smooth.
It was like it had coffee taste to it.
It was like a sexy pudding. Like I don't know what. Like a well-dressed pudding. Like I don't know what to call it, but it was nice. Would you like some tapioca? But
put a shot with fucking Bill Cosby serving pudding.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hello. My bad, that's goofy. My dumb man. Pudding. Oh shit. But yeah, that was a little cool, chill trip, man. People were nice. Everybody was cool. And we went to a shoe store. I got some shoes and stuff. Yeah, by the way, some merch. Shout out to my boy Rich. You know what I'm saying?
Rich.
My boy Rich for the hollow sheep.
The hollow sheep.
You feel me?
Kill niggas with hollow tips.
Hollow tips and hollow sheeps. You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other. You got the tip, you got the sheep. You feel me? This shit I think is made of sheep. I don't know, man. It's nice.
Alright, so we finally checked out the Nas album, King's Disease.
Yeah.
I don't know, the name of it kind of reminded me of J. Cole's album, the name King Overdose, K.O.D.
Yeah.
King's Disease, but it's not the same.
Not related, but dope name.
The album was fucking dope. It's Nas. Of course he gonna deliver as far as bars. It was a few tracks on there I didn't like, but majority of the album I fucked with.
Same.
My favorite song was Ultra Black. I like the bounce of that song. I don't know, it gave me the Nas feeling, you know, back when he was making those anthems, those fucking conscious anthems.
Yeah, it was like it was that type of feeling to it, like
it gave me that, you know,
that hopeful
if I rule the world, or
imagine that
hero.
Yeah, that shit.
It gave me the feeling of that, but I know times is different, but it was cool to get that feeling.
It's like it had that like
modern beat.
Yeah, my joint that I really enjoyed from there was let's go back to the black joint before I even do that. It's just a very smooth track, and it felt good. It feels good to listen to overall. You know what I'm saying? For the people, you feel me? For the people. Yes, for the people. Yes, we the people think that song is great. You know what I'm saying? But
Excelente.
Excelente. The song is caliente.
Caliente.
The song is
Muy
caliente.
We went to a Japanese restaurant.
And now look, we in this speaking Spanish. It was fucking terrible. Bro.
Okay, yeah. It had a great feeling to it. I'm definitely gonna be bumping that shit again and again and again. And you know, with artists like Nas, I love when they give mature content. I love when the veterans, when the GOATs,
he acts his fucking age. You
yeah,
know what I mean? It's like it's
give mature content. You don't have to stop. You could be 50, 60 years old and keep rapping. That's the difference. Like our culture, we think at a certain age we gotta cut the head off the fucking GOATs.
He's washed. Kill him like it's just a sport or something. Like
yeah, like when
it's
you
a
get
sport.
a certain age, you gotta stop.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Sport.
like you can keep going. It's like the world is yours.
Yeah,
Nas and the fucking Nas words.
Yeah, it's funny how you just like wrap it up with a Nas. And
yeah,
how beautiful.
The world is yours.
Poetry, but the song that I was interested in, like my favorite joint from it was the intro song, King's Disease. It talks. It's like a bunch of slick talk, but at the same time it's still muddy. Like it's like imagine not being afraid to get your hands dirty, but still staying clean while you like walking in the mud. Like you know what I mean? Like you walking through mud, but you came out clean.
Like walking through mud in a fucking white suit or some shit.
Yeah, it's like and that's how it feels. He's addressing a lot of like the things that we take up as we all are kings, and the things that kings go throughout like our lives. Plus, what people who have people that are good, that are technically kings, how they devalue themselves and they make a lot of the wrong decisions, and how the world looks at us and how we chase those ideals and things like that. It's pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. There's one line he said, it's like, stop with all the righteousness. There's some people that can be too righteous to the point where they're not helping anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the super woke ass motherfuckers, everything they do.
The people.
But low key is like, it's kind of for their egos, like they're trying to, it's weird to me. It's like, I see it online, I see it in like real life. People try to out-woke each other and try to.
No, my brother. You have it all wrong. You don't try to outwake each other. Know what I mean? Then you stop me. No.
Yeah, it's like, you say something, they take what you say and they flip it and make it seem like you a fucking coon or some shit. Even if you say something pro-black, they'll flip it and make it seem like you anti-black. It's like, one of the things is like, when Soulja Boy was coming out, he had a soldier system and he got that. And when people criticize criticize the shit he doing, people say you being anti-black just because he trying to start a business, he doing that. Like shut the hell up.
But the people that say that, they look at it at such a shallow level and they judge you for actually analyzing it for what it is.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, well, this guy had a whole valid point, and you're gonna tell him, well, he trying to start a business. Do you even know what he's trying to do? You just see that he's doing something, and you automatically support it. I don't just hop behind anything. I like to know what I'm hopping into.
Yeah, it's like everybody want to tell you to start a business, but it's like, what do you know about what you're going into?
Yeah, exactly. And that's
like if somebody criticizes, like, hey, you start a business and that, and like you don't really know much about that. Okay, it's okay.
As long as you start a business,
criticize it. It's like, oh, you anti-black owned business. It's like, and not just with that subject, it's with other subjects.
It's really tied into a lot of things more than just black stuff.
Yeah, like if you have a slight difference of opinion, like the whole black on black crime versus police brutality, it's like, it's two separate issues. Yes, it is two separate issues, but the common denominator is black people.
Yes, it always
it's killing on both sides. Black cops killing us. Black people killing us. Outraged, we marched, we fucking... When George Floyd was killed, we took over the fucking country.
Just for a moment.
No, we took over the fucking country for a moment. All eyes was on us. The little girl who died in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Because her father was probably involved with some other shit. And she was killed. It was her life that was taken. Two different subjects, it's not the same, but this is what people
weave it together, my boy.
Try to weave it together, and it's like black on black crime is not an issue or a thing. It's like if we could be outraged about this, how we was outraged about the cop killing George Floyd, why can't we use that same energy? It's not the same thing, it's two different subjects. Why can't we use the same energy in order to fix this problem too, because we marched, we taking over the fucking country trying to stop police brutality, but everything that's happening in our neighborhood is fair game. It's like,
I didn't hear
not
stories.
saying, because it is people outraged about like shit going on in our neighborhoods, but it's not to the tune of the other side or the other topic.
There's like, if a cop do it, every black community in the world damn near kill. You know what I mean? But if like, I know what you're saying. It's just like, it seems like the scale is lower.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When it's our and everything happening in our neighborhoods, again with us, it's like I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, the scale is just
it's
a lot
like
lower.
neither one's supposed to happen. Like black or black crime. Like
Neither is right.
It's a thing because it's like people statistically kill whatever's within the vicinity of them. So white people kill white people because they live around white people. Black people kill black people because they live around black people. Same thing with Asian and Hispanic and every other culture. But it's like with our people, we don't show the same outrage as when other people kill us, because I don't know why. Because it's like they poison our neighborhoods, drugs and guns, and they cause like all the shit that happened throughout history has caused what's happening today. We don't try to get to the root cause of it. We don't try to reverse what was done. It's just like, okay, we focus on that, and this right here is gonna fix itself somehow.
Yeah, they just avert the energy to another place. That's all.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? The scar's still there. That's all, really.
Yeah.
Interesting fucking subject, man. Because it's like, that's like you were saying. We like Pete. Like, it's funny how we can turn a blind eye on our own crime to a degree. Like, how can I say? Like, it's situations where somebody might know the person who killed somebody, but it's not allowed. They're not gonna say it because it's like being a snitch in your own community. You know what I mean? It's like you know who did it and you're not involved with it. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, mother.
Yeah.
You'll know the killer,
Like,
but won't say nothing. But you'll eat a cop alive for the. I mean, we know you did it, but what about the dude you know who did it? You know what I mean? The word get around.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like the
neighborhood.
same thing. It's two different subjects. We can't intertwine them both, but it's like whenever you talk about one, people don't want you to bring up the other. It's like we don't want to bring up the other because white people use that as a tactic too. It's be like it's weird. That's what in my mind is like. That's what makes people hate it. Like when you bring up like what happened in our neighborhood, because you go on the news, Fox News, it's like George Floyd happened and they'll bring up black on black crime and use that as a weapon. That's why certain people hate it, like when you talk about what's going on in our neighborhood, because they use it as a crime. It's like they'll bring a black person out to talk about black on black crime when the white cop just being racist killed a black person. And it's like they intertwine the shit, even though they're two different subjects. Our whole point is like, even though they're two different subjects, we have to acknowledge both of them when the time comes. It's like, if some shit go on in our neighborhood, we gotta acknowledge it. We gotta be just as outraged as the shit that go on, like, globally, like, throughout the fucking country. We gotta have the same energy and outrage for it.
Yes, I agree.
See, that's why Nas is dope. Is like make you think about shit like that.
Yeah, like we said, Nas led us to a long conversation about all of this stuff. Thanks, Nas, man. It's freaking great. I don't know, did you have anything else you wanted to address this episode? Hey, I got Biomutant. That's a cool game.
Biomutant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I played that fucking Resident Evil 8. That shit. Resident Evil Village. It's fucking fantastic.
Biomutant is fucking fantastic. It's so much shit to do, and I haven't even put a dent in that game. It's a lot to do. I enjoy it.
What's it about?
Man, imagine like the typical story of the guy who I know karate, but I lost my memory. You know what I mean? And I have a whole story, and I have to make my own story just by walking through the land.
So you pick choices and shit.
Yeah, you make choices. Not gonna be on the dark side, the light side. And I got abilities like psychic abilities and other stuff, but I also know karate. And you get your memories back of you as a kid. And it's pretty dope.
I have a love-hate relationship with games like that when you make choices. It's like,
because sometimes they don't fucking matter.
Yeah, sometimes they don't matter. And then some games it's like it'd be so many different endings to the game because the path you choose.
Beat it 3 times if you want to see them all.
I beat it 3 times and I unlock all the endings.
I recommend it. I think it's a great game, man.
Yeah, it was like they should get rid of the times where the choices don't matter. It should not be a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8, that shit was fucking phenomenal. I have no. When I first saw the preview of it, for some reason, I don't know. Everybody thought Chris was gonna be like a preacher or some shit. Because even on the front,
I thought he was just uglier. I was like,
he older. He older.
He's
shit
just old now. He's old
even though
as fuck.
on the cover they got like half Chris face,
He's
half
about the same age as his damn dad now.
Yeah, it was a theory that him and Claire were fucking bioweapons or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be totally crazy because it's fucking Resident Evil. But
yeah, it's like
game's dope. It's like it picks up where Part 7 left off.
Hey, don't spoil too much, man. We listening.
It picked up where Part 7 left off. You know, the Baker's house and Mia and Ethan, and it's like Chris is a fucking asshole in this game. He's like, he didn't tell Ethan nothing. He didn't tell him shit. He just kicked down his door, killed his wife. But it wasn't his wife though. It was somebody disguised as his wife. I ain't gonna say who it was, but they got to do with the fucking creation of Umbrella. Well, she mentored the person who created Umbrella, Spencer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Spencer.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
That ass is fat. It's like the
ass is rotating.
Rogacy.
Yeah, so the game's fucking dope. I ain't gonna get into the story. Just saying it's dope. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm a Resident Evil fanatic. Not fanatic.
I
a
agree.
little bit underneath the fanatic.
I watched you play it and I agree. It looks like a fucking epic game.
Yeah, it's like, man.
It's like they just getting better.
The Village of Shadows mode is fucking insane. They beating my ass. They beating me off the fucking concrete. Bro, like, the beginning part was so hard to get off of.
I was talking to Giff about that.
Because it's time based, you gotta run from the fucking wolves and shit, and you gotta hide, and they just pop
and they
up.
faster, they just chasing you down. He said,
scuffing your ass.
They chase you down to beat your ass.
You running, all you see. You know when you get hit and the screen turn red a little bit. I'm running this.
He's like, how this nigga chase me and hit me in my head this fucking fast?
Hey bro, like, I can't get away. It's crazy. And then they got this fucking evil fetus from hell. Oh my God, it's like a aborted fetus chasing you around this dark mansion, and they take all your weapons so you can't fight. You gotta hide underneath the bed and some shit. It's fucking nightmare fuel. That was one of my favorite parts of the game. That's in the dollhouse. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as hell. My daughter saw me playing it, and she was like, "Daddy, what's that? What's that?"
Yeah, this game is kind of. I want to know what it is.
Like I gotta pause it because every time some crazy sound go off, she looking at the screen. Get out. Yeah, but overall it's dope.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess it's time to wrap this up, ain't it? Farewell. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye. So long until we meet again. Say goodbye. Farewell to you, my friend. Nah, that's it, man. Peace, man.